Okay, so without further ado, Kevin from Superfish. Where are you, my friend? So we'll take this.
Great.
Yep, we'll take that.
Okay. Plugged in here? Yeah, I just need the HDMI. Okay. So I'm getting hooked in here. I'll start by giving a quick intro. Hi, everybody. My name's Kevin. I'm here from a company called Superfish. And just real quick, what we do, we work on basically what we call visual search. So the concept is basically taking pictures and allowing you to search using any picture to find visually similar things across the web. So it's a kind of idea that's been around for a while. There's been a couple companies that have been trying to do it. What we've been working on it for a while actually now, and have just started to really productize this and come up with some ways that we want. We think this will actually change the way people do some pretty fundamental things in a way that they haven't done before. So I'm going to go ahead and demo one particular app that we have. So the key here is I want to show kind of the power of our technology is that fact that it's pretty broad. Generally speaking, we've just gone after the concept of visual similarity, which actually touches upon a ton of different domains. But specifically, we've tried to really find a way to bring this to the market in a way that will actually change the way people actually do real things. A lot of the companies in this space previously have come up with some pretty interesting technology, but have kind of failed to really bring it to market in a meaningful way. So we put a real emphasis on trying to figure out how to really build real products that real people can use. So I'll get this up and running. Hopefully this will work. Waiting here for this to pop up. Okay, great, there we are. And here we are with the app. So this is the app. We've named it actually Like That Decor. Is the name that we've gone into the store with. Again, something a little more consumer friendly. And the concept is pretty simple. Basically, if any of you have been shopping for furniture recently, I actually have, you may remember that this is actually a big pain in the butt. It's really hard to go. You may have an idea of what you're looking for, but you end up just going to a lot of showrooms, just hoping they're going to have something like whether it's a sofa or a table or a chair that kind of matches what you want, and you end up having to settle just for the best that you can, the closest you can find. And it may not be that great, it may be expensive, et cetera, et cetera. So we thought this would be a good place for us to try tackling this problem. And so basically what we have is a couple different ways you can actually try searching for furniture on this. So I'll go ahead and try to type while I'm talking. The first I'll show is basically, we actually give you a little gallery of things that you can search for, basically just random images you can go ahead and find. But what's more interesting actually for a demo, I'll do type in something here actually. I'll start with my own and then maybe we can get some suggestions from the audience. But let's say you like mid-century modern chairs. If I can type with my left hand, this will go better. Mid-century modern chair. So you can type whatever you're looking for. It can be pretty specific. What we do, we just pull some images. And let's say you scroll through these and you find something you like I don't know, maybe this one. This one looks pretty classic. So basically what this does is based on that image, we will find you lots of chairs that kind of look like that. Thus the name Like That. And so you can see here, there's a lot of different options to pick from. You can get different colors. We found you ones that are pretty close matches. So you can see like, well, maybe I like the arms on this one. Maybe I don't want any arms. So we'll find you pretty much whatever you want. And from there, this is a search engine. So this is live. You can actually click through on any one of them, get details, and actually go to the store. And actually you can find, here is their, not a great mobile site, but here's a store where you can go and actually get this item. So it's pretty cool. It works pretty well. Anyone want to throw out a suggestion if anyone's been looking for anything, any kind of furniture? Anyone? A standing desk. All right, let's see what we get here. Standing desk. Okay, getting better at left-handed typing. So here we get a number of standing desks. We get a couple options here. And we can go ahead and click on any one of them. This looks like a pretty good one. Click on this one, and then we can find, it'll give you places where you can actually buy this. Apparently it comes in white and black. You can get some other options here as well. Yeah, so that's the concept. And to give you, I'm going to go off mic here for a second and just do a demo of a quick other option. The other option we have actually is if you're just out and about and you see something you like, you can actually just use the camera to take a picture of whatever you want, and it will find you whatever that piece of furniture. So, unplug real fast so I can get away and take a picture. I will try our chair over here. We've got this chair that we're all sitting on, and let's say that you're loving this chair so much that you want to get one at home. You can go ahead and just take a picture of it. And let me plug back in so you can see what we got. And it looks like, if I can get this thing to load again. So you can do this pretty much with anything that you find. So it looks like we found the chair, which is apparently available from a number of vendors, bettersource.com, for $49. So a good way to find anything that you're looking for. So that's it.
So if anything, we've learned that everyone is sitting on $50. My question to you is, I mean, clearly this is kind of interesting because you can just take a picture and find something. I'm sure you've encountered this before, but what happens when, for antique furniture, for instance, does it pop up with something kind of similar, or does it just tell you, I'm sorry, this is made in the 1950s and no longer
Yeah, well, it turns out that a lot of this ends up being it's true. If you get something super crazy that just is hard to find and isn't out there, it's a one-of-a-kind custom lamp. Obviously, we can't find it because it's not there to be found. But it works surprisingly well because basically we've gone and we've crawled something on the order of like 7,000 furniture sites in the US alone. And so we have something on the order of, I think the last count was something 15 million different item listings. So we have a pretty good chance if it's for sale online, you're going to be able to find it. And I've actually been surprised as you go through, like if there's demand for it, there's probably someone out there who's building a version of it. And the nice thing about the technology is that it kind of works the way a person does. So it doesn't take some kind of very technical specification of saying what the name is or what the type of furniture it is. It's based on the similarity. So you say, if I like something that looks like that, we'll find you the things that look like that.
So my next question here is, this is interesting, but there's a lot of apps that are built like this and never really reach a mass audience because they don't hook into anything else. They kind of come and go. They're really awesome, but no one knows anything about them because they don't hook into bigger sites. Are you going to be able to hook into something like Facebook or even Etsy so that people know that this is even available to them?
Yeah, there's actually two sides of this, so I'll answer both of them. But you can direct me to either one if you like. One of which is, obviously we're pretty interested in working with any of the big players, whether it be like a Etsy, whether it be big portal, or search engine. Like we're interested in talking to those. Yeah, like all those folks. We've been starting to, now that we've just launched this app, we've been talking with folks and getting some pretty good interest on that front. And we're always interested in distribution and doing partnerships. We've already built, I didn't demo it here, but the other thing we've built actually is there's actually a website as well as like a Pinterest-like extension where you can go to any place you go and you can just actually pick an image, crop a bit out. So let's say you're on House and you say, I really love this lamp or this stool. You just snip it out of the picture and we'll find it for you. So from a technical kind of user perspective, we are trying to make it so pretty much any picture that you find, well, if it's a picture that you find online, if it's something that you see even in front of you right now, you can just take a picture with your camera.
What do you compare yourself to? I mean, who do you see as your biggest competition here?
Really, I think our biggest competition, in some sense, we're really competing with sites like Google. I mean, right now, like when we did a lot of user research, like the part of the problem is if you're looking for a sofa, like a mid-century modern chair, you're just going to go to Google, and you're just going to type it in, and you're going to struggle with the results that you find. You're going to look at various websites. So to some extent, we're actually viewing this as a way to kind of get in there and really be better than, say, like Google for shopping queries, or even like Amazon or eBay. So in some sense, that's the way we're looking at it, is we're trying to solve that fundamental shopping need. You're right, though. There's a lot of other companies that have tried to do something like this. From our perspective, and of course, this is us being biased, but our perspective is that a lot of these, the technology has actually been lacking. We actually, Superfish is a little different than these companies in that we've been doing it for a very long time. This product itself is new, but the company was founded in 2008 and has been basically, there's been about, I think we have something like 30 PhDs, kind of like deep learning types.
Wait. So you're new, but you've been around for
We're new to consumer products. Basically, the team has been working on this technology basically since 2006, I believe. Okay. So it's been for quite a while. And we actually spent like 4 years just working on the core technology. We have about, actually I think 8 international granted patents at this point on the technology. And we built some products that were basically more like plugins for e-commerce. That actually has put us on we have a revenue run rate on the 30 to 40 million right now. But this is we think there's a lot more opportunity to go direct to the consumer with this, which is why we're just starting that in the last couple months.
Cool. Miles,
We have a question back here, Walid.
Yeah, thank you. So my name is Walid. I'm a video game producer, and I have two questions. In fact,
Yeah.
if this is will be global, I mean, if I make a picture of a T-shirt or something else, I can find it. And second question, are you expecting or are you planning to put an API for that someone else can use it?
Yeah, so real quick, yeah, we are planning, the technology is very generalizable. So basically, we built this app very quickly because the core of it was just all the work we did in the visual search. There is some work that we have to do because we had to go out and crawl the 6,000 websites to get those 15 million furniture items. If we decided to do t-shirts next, we could do it pretty quickly. We just have to find the sites, build a crawler, and just get the items, and then we could do the search over them. So that should be pretty straightforward. And in fact, we're planning to roll out a number of different apps in a number of different areas over the coming months. So yeah, absolutely. To your second question, APIs, we're definitely open to it. We find a little bit right now that the problem is that with APIs, it works really well when it's something that people understand and there's kind of an established need for it. The challenge we've had with this is that this is kind of pioneering. Like, people don't know what a visual search app looks like. So we're finding that we had the need to kind of go out and really build the product and show what you can do with it. So we think once we get a little traction, then the market for an API will start to open up, and we're pretty open to doing that at that time.
All right, Kevin, we are officially out of time. Round of applause for Kevin from Superfish.